Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another video of Weatherman Nate. Welcome back to another weather video. I hope you all are doing okay, doing all right. You and your family and your friends, I hope you all are doing all right. Y'all, I had to restart this video, y'all, because my nose kept acting up. And you know what? I'm actually going to make a short weather video. So I hope you enjoyed this video, y'all. God bless all of you. Let's get into it, friends. Okay, so starting off with the light green area, okay? That's where you have a possible risk for a thunderstorm or a severe thunderstorm. That's in the light green area. Now, in the dark green area, that's where you have a chance for a much stronger severe thunderstorm. But here in these yellow areas, that's where we have our greatest risk for a severe thunderstorm or a strong to severe thunderstorm. Severe thunderstorm. Okay, so here is our tornado threat for this afternoon, this evening into tonight. We have a tornado threat. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep thinking about that other video that I made because my nose keep bothering me. But however, forget it. So here is our tornado threat for this evening into tonight. We have a tornado threat here and a tornado threat here. A isolated tornado, potentially a strong tornado. And we do got a damaging wind threat. We have a much significant damaging wind threat here. That's in the red area here. That's where we could have a more scattered, significant damaging wind threat. Excuse me. And a significant damaging wind threat back there as well. And we also got a hail threat, okay? I'm doing the best I can, y'all. So, here is our flash flood risk, okay, for today. These storms will train in the same areas up here and up here in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and West Virginia. You can see, you know what? I didn't even say the names of the states when I was showing you the outlooks. However, flash flooding is on the table, y'all. You know, everybody gonna have good days, everybody gonna have bad days. Flash flooding is on the table. Now, here is the severe weather outlook for tomorrow. Same thing, possible risk for severe weather. That's in the light green areas. In the dark green, a possible severe thunderstorm, potentially a stronger storm. Now, here in the yellow area, that's where we could have about the same thing in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia. We could have a continuation of strong thunderstorms or thunderstorms training from west to east. And this could pose a risk for flash flooding for tomorrow as well. You can see we have a moderate risk for flash flooding in the red area there, okay? Storms training in the same areas. If you live in Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, that's where I'm watching out for some potential flash flooding or potential significant flash flooding with these storms for probably moving into Wednesday into Thursday, okay? So most of this week, right? So that's if you live in those areas, okay? A continuation of storms trending west to east in these areas, okay? We do have a tornado threat, damaging wind threat, and a hail threat for tomorrow as well. A few tornadoes possible, damaging winds and large hail. And this flash flood threat will continue Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, take a look at that. Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia. Get ready for some significant flash flooding. Now it's time to look at models, y'all. Now, models. Starting off with let's see. Best lift. So this is showing us best lift, like where is the best storm fuel, the best storm energy, the area where the storms could actually develop the most and better. So we move into this afternoon, so this is this evening. We have plenty of lift, y'all, in Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. This is plenty of fuel. This is plenty of lift. What you need to cause thunderstorms and severe thunderstorms. You look back here in Iowa, in Wisconsin, we have plenty of it, but also plenty of it and some in these areas here. So we can't forget those areas there. Significant tornado perimeters. We do have some tornado juice out there. This is moving in. This is moving into 4 p.m. We have a whole lot of tornado ingredients. It's just like you go into the kitchen and you grab your ingredients to cook. Probably you might see your mother, your grandma in the kitchen, right? And she grabbed the ingredients. That's what we basically talking about when we're talking about tornado ingredients, because we have the ingredients, but the storms just have to tap into it. There could be a storm here, but it's not in the tornado environment, right? Just want to show that to you. But however, we do have a whole lot of tornado fuel out there. Quickly, let's go to the GFS model. So there's my nose again, y'all. Y'all just pray for me. Thank y'all. So this is looking at the 500. This is the 500 millibar map here. This is looking at the jet stream and flow in the atmosphere. So it's loading here. And also, if you want to know, never mind. So we move into later on this evening. Let's move into tomorrow. So this is tomorrow. We have a whole lot of flow in these areas. That's where we could have thunderstorms and a continuation of storms training in these areas. We move into the 12th, the 13th. Take a look at that. It looks like we have a potential stronger storm system in these areas. Once again, this could cause a continuation of storms going west to east, flash flooding, y'all. And then we move into the 14th. A strengthening storm system moving off the coast. So here is the severe weather outlook for Wednesday. You can see about almost the same thing, y'all. storm training in the same areas, and flash flooding is on the table. So, the CPC extreme heat outlook, okay? We are expecting extreme heat temperatures in the 90s and in the hundreds, mostly in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. We could have mid or upper 90s in these areas. We could get to the hundreds in these areas, in these areas of Kansas and Texas potentially. Most likely just 90s and probably low hundreds, okay, for these areas, but mostly 90s, okay? Mid 90s mostly. Now, the tropics, hurricane season. We have two lemons. Let me take out my toolbar again. Let me take out my toolbar again. We have one lemon here and another lemon here, and we got an orange, okay? This one, I'm not really looking at this one too much. This one is going to move into the Caribbean, and it's basically going to fizzle out because we have a whole lot of wind shear. A whole lot of wind shear. RIP. Now this one back here, the orange. This one could potentially become something that we really have to watch from this week into next week. Tropical disturbance, 20% chance in the next 2 days and a 60% chance in the next 7 days. And we could potentially see something else come off Africa, y'all. Let's look at that satellite. So, here is, here's our tropical wave right here. We are watching it. It's going to continue to move. It's going to continue to move west. And this one is going to continue to move west as well. Bye-bye. And then we could potentially see something else come off Africa. Let me quickly show you that right now. Quickly. Excuse me, y'all. So, here it is. Let's actually do, 500 millibars. So, here's 500 millibars, y'all. This is looking at the storm energy. So, here is the yellow one right here. This one right here. You can see that energy moves and fizzles out, right? But this one right here, the orange one, this one starts to begin to spin just a little bit more. And then we move into next week and it fizzles out, But we still have to watch it, y'all, because, it might do something. But, however, I'm not seeing nothing big out of it right now. But y'all, look, y'all, something else might come off Africa. Like, it's not likely, but something else might come off Africa, y'all. So, watching the tropics. And then the Eastern Pacific. My goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. About my siblings. God bless them. So, if you live in Hawaii, you have a potential tropical threat with this tropical disturbance right here with a high chance of tropical development in Hawaii, okay? Hawaii, watch out for this tropical system, okay? That's if you live in Hawaii. Do I have anybody watching from Hawaii? Can you please type in Hawaiian Punch? God bless you. Please, Hawaiian Punch. All right, bro. All right. I don't know what I'm doing for real. Yes, you do. Wait, what? Y'all caught me. Okay, whatever. All right. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless all of you. Just continue to pray for each other, pray for one another, love one another, and I'll see you in my next video, friends.